Hello everyone and welcome back. My name is Matt Latter and today we're going to continue our Pillars of Eternity Let's Play series. In the last episode we've managed to get out here, which is the Madamer Bridge. The direct route connecting Gilded Vale to Defiance Bay, I believe the name was. And we've explored a little around here. We fought some Sorabs, not kobolds, had the wrong name in mind. And yeah, from there on we had to stop, and now let's continue our exploration here. See where it takes us. There's the bridge.
Looks like Andra's gushing enough for both moons.
Oh well. A lot of background characters here, which we will not be looking at. Damn looters can't be bothered to find an honest wage. Curse my luck, the woman mutters, kicking her foot into the ground and upturning a clod of soil. As you approach, her ears twitch and she turns to greet you. Hail travelers, she says with a half-hearted handwave. The bridge to Defiance Bay is out. If that's where you're headed, you'll need to find another route. What destroyed the bridge? The river has been rising on account of all the storms. Here, where the river narrows, the flooding did the most damage. The old woman folds her arms, a scowl overtaking her face. Guess they don't make things to last around here, do they? One of the stone columns collapsed in a flash flood, taking the whole middle section of the bridge out to sea. Madamer Bridge was the most direct route from Gilded Vale to Defiance Bay. Merchants and travelers now have to find boat passage or add days of extra travel to loop around the bay. So I started a ferry service, thinking I'd earn some coin and help others cross over to Bay. Aragorn shakes her head, her ears twitching as she speaks, and that was a bigger mistake than the time I allowed a cipher to court me. That sounds like a fun story. So, mistake? I had been attempting to turn a quick copper, but... She bites her lips, her face turning flushed with anger. Just my luck, the blasted currents threw my ferry into the rocks, dashed it and my profits to pieces. Making matters worse, when I went to prowl the shore to salvage whatever shipping crates didn't sink, a pair of looters attacked me. She stomps her foot in the ground. The damned brigands had the nerve to attack. I managed to avoid harm, but now they have stolen by force all that is left of my fortune. She eyes you for a long second, her hand cupping her chin. You know, you look like you'd fare better against those looters than little old me. Could I enlist your help? I'll think about it. For now, let's look over here. Some more stuff together. Down here as well. Nothing else though. Let's go back here, take those mushrooms, and then go down to where probably the ferry was located. Arrow on the line, just to be on the safe side. And there's looters.
That's it.
Well, not very strong looters. And there they go down. That was quick. Bunch of stuff, more stuff, nothing major there. Blood moss. What do we have down here? More looters and Hanwen. Well, so far they have not engaged. Let's see. Gathered around the soggy timbers of a shipwreckage, men and women pick through the driftwood, snatching muddy silverware, moldy clothes, chopped pottery, and anything they can spot amongst the detritus. All eyes turn to you as you approach. The groups trade nervous stares until you at last... Again, the group trades nervous stares at you until at last a woman in muddy clothes steps forward and speaks. Where are Bretal and Terran? She asks. They were just up along the path and we heard fighting. Her eyes narrow and her hand moves towards a knife on her belt as she anticipates your reply. They attacked us. It was a matter of self-defense. We couldn't do anything about that. You killed them! You see Henwen's eyes tear up before she buries her face in her hands. The men and women around her take a step back, eyeing you cautiously. Henwen looks up, wiping her eyes. You speak of self-defense. Well, we are defending ourselves against the storm. Her voice rises and her face grows flush with emotion. The floods took our entire farm. We have nothing left. Nothing! No food, no roof, and now I don't even have my cousins. She throws up her hands in despair. We don't want to fight you. We have lost enough already. Please, just leave us. I came here investigating some missing cargo. We mistook your cousins for looters. She blinks in disbelief. Looting? But this is a wreck. What value does it have? Men and women all turn to her, their faces frightened and worried. Please, we need these supplies dearly. The storm took everything from us. It is not our desire to steal, but we are destitute. Should we let these wares just sink to the river bottom? I'm sorry for your misfortune. Can I help? We are benevolent. Perhaps you could tell the merchant you found nothing beyond the bits of driftwood. From her point of view, it will be as if the river washed it all away. Besides, how much copper will she really make by selling these rotting cloths and soiled wares? Yeah, I'll see what I can do. Thank you, she sighs, wiping sweat from her brow. You are the first turn of good fortune to come our way in a very long time. Hanma snaps her fingers at one of her comrades and points to a pile of supplies drying in the sun. We don't have much, but take this as a token of our thanks. Well, there's that. Maybe we can pay her out or something. That I'd certainly like. There she is. Peregrine bounds on her feet as you approach. My helpful stranger returns. Have you managed to find anything yet? Even if all you found is driftwood, just knowing those looters got what they deserved would moisten my breeches. Yeah, I don't like being deceptive, but in this case we can argue that it's the right thing to do. I picked through the wreckage, but I found nothing salvageable. It must have washed away. Peregrine kicks her foot in the dirt several times. I figured just as much. Well, thank you for your assistance. I suppose I need to figure out how I'll recover my investment. At last her foot stops kicking and she lets out a long sigh. Thanks for trying. If you find yourself in Defiance Bay, search out my shop. I'll need all the customers I can get. Sounds fair. There she goes. Okay, so yeah, this is pretty much fully done. So, what's left to do? Actually, go back to Caed Nua, and there across the river and go south again. It's a long trek and we'll have to probably rest at the Bright Hollow, I believe the name is. Just so our people don't get overly tired. And we have some other things, like the construction of the barracks is complete. Let's go fast mode and move into the main hall. There we go. Let's see if someone awaits us inside. I'm always interested to see these events play out in here. Well, there is some... Oh, and there as well. Nuri the Deft Hand and Lord Brynwigar. Lord first. I've heard a lot about you, Lord Arenath. You seem like a man who knows how to get results. I have a matter I'd like to discuss with you if you'll hear me out. I would urge caution, my lord. Lord Brynwigar has gained a reputation as a man of brutal temperament. Some would call him cruel. You hear the steward's soft-spoken words within your head. Very well, let's hear it. Court session is on. As the ruler of Caed Nua, I'm sure you've seen your fair share of troublemakers, people determined to tear you down so you can share in their misery. I've had a few incidents on my land, rebel-rousing peasants, you see. Shameful as it is, they've gotten somewhat out of hand, refusing to work, threatening my guards, spouting this nonsense about unfair treatment. It's not as if I don't pay them. In any case, I fear they won't back down. The situation will only get worse if I don't put an end to it. Things may get a little messy. I thought it best to consult you on the matter first. Let's discuss with our people first. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Of course. Brynwigar steps away out of earshot. Aloth, I need you to travel to Brynwigar's keep. Warn the people. Do that. I shall act quickly. Aloth departs. He will be busy for 6 days. Have you come to any decision? I don't approve of your brutal tactics, but I'll turn a blind eye on this one occasion. Now leave. Rinwigar opens his mouth to protest, but thinks better of it. He bows curtly, then turns to leave, shaking his head. Cool, so we've essentially sent him on a mission. Neri the Deft Hand. Name's Neri. Begging your pardon and all, my lord, but I was hoping we could talk. Very well, let's hear it. So, might be I got myself nicked here and there for a few unsavory deeds. My name's on posters all over Defiance Bay now. Makes it harder to walk about freely, if you get me. My thinking is, it's time for me to seek out new horizons. Deadfire Archipelago seems nice. Then I'm out of everyone's hair, only I could use some help getting there. Not that I'm asking you to do this for free, mind. I picked up a couple things from here for a fellow I know. Not much good to me if I'm caught. Yeah, well, I am a good guy. Go ahead and escape. Knew you could, boss. I mean, my lord, what's the plan? If I had some reputation with House Dominel, I could do something? Right now we only have money, and we'll have plenty of it. So this ought to be enough to pay for passage. Helios tits, that's real generous of you. I'll get myself to the harbor right off. I won't forget this. I owe you one. Yeah. We got a Cape of the Cheat and another potion. The cape is here. It gives us escape once per encounter, which makes us immune to engagement. And graces are converted to misses. I'll probably give it to Durance, because he sometimes needs to be much closer than I'd like him to. And yeah. So I can hire people here, right? Okay. 6 days without Aloth. That's not gonna be the greatest fun. We added dungeons to our keep. Ooh. We can hire people now. I like that. Okay. Gold-packed knight. Let's do that. A Barathite cleric. What else? A Vanguard soldier and a shock mage. We'll leave it at those four for now. Cool. Really interested to see where else this goes. Okay, he is busy. You can't hire new people here? I thought I might just be able to create a new adventurer here. I may need to go back to Gilded Vale for that, though. Let's do that then. Because I certainly need some ranged firepower. I may actually not get a mage. We'll have to see. First of all, we go through the recreated Barbican down here. Just so we unlock the travel to the region down there, the wooded plains. And then return to Gilded Vale. And in here we will go ahead and recruit the other character. We'll have to see which one. Maybe a Cypher? Cyphers are melee again, and we already have so much melee going. And the second cleric is not the best idea, because we need some active ranged high firepower. Kind of. How close are we actually to leveling up? Still a bit away.
How do you do?
I'd like to hire some help. A level 4 adventure for 1000. I'm okay with that. So, let's hire a girl. Let's go with an elf. Wood elf sounds fine. Actually, pale elf might be better suited. Wood elf has That is an advantage. We like that one. Okay, so... Rangers. Okay, they have their soul-bonded animals. Druids are also pretty much up close. Yeah, okay, let's just go with the wizard then. Okay, we have some spells for her to choose. The magic missiles, definitely. Spirit shield gives her damage reduction and concentration. Slicken. Prone on a general area of effect. Not that much of a fan. The dazzling lights. Dazed for 12 seconds, that's a nice one. Mostly I'm looking for debuffs to use. Eldritch Aim. Okay, we ourselves as the caster gain accuracy. Ghost Blades, foe AoE. Oh, it's cone directly away from us. I don't like the touch spell so much. I will go with the Fan of Flames. If we're close up, then we can make good use of it. And Spirit Shield or Wizard's Duel. Let's take the Wizard's Duel. So... well, the Dexterity one is nice for faster casting. Okay, so we definitely want some of those very high up. Like, Intellect is key here. Duration and area of effect is just awesome. Let's give you a bit of Constitution as well. Actually, I'd rather have more Perception. Okay, let's go for the Perception. Because accuracy is very key in this game. Okay, from where are you? Adder gives you more resolve. Deadfire Archipelago gives you dexterity. Plains, no, that's kind of a nice look here. Resolve. Olvalia gives you higher intellect even. And she does have a breastplate, holy damn. The Rao Tai. Constitution. Living Lens gives you might, and the White That Wends perception. We already have plenty from the White of the Wends. Let's go with something else. Let's go with Old Valia. Has kind of a nice look to it. What do we get her? We should probably add lore. Yeah, let's go with Merchant from Old Valia. We have a better picture that suits the character a bit more. Doesn't seem like it. Yeah, that's close enough. Actually, I really like that hairdo as well. Okay. Appearance.
Yes?
Leading the way.
I don't like that one.
Let's go! Eh? I've got this.
Yeah, the feisty one seems nice. So her name is... Irina. We have our wizard back. Very good. Let's quickly level her up. More lore, more mechanics. And at least one athletics, so we gain the second wind. I think I'll institute a policy where everyone has at least to have one rank in everything. Okay, we get another level 1 spell. Alright, it's a disruption spell. It's a very fast spell that has a high chance of disrupting the enemy. Very good. Arcane Veil. Ooh, massive deflection. A very close, relatively high damage push. That could be nice as well. Some crush damage. How about offensive stuff? Defensive maybe. Utility, I'm looking for spellcasting stuff in particular. That's probably all out here. So let's go with the Grimoire Slam. If someone's up close, he can be pushed away. Then you gain 1 level in survival, 1 lore, 1 mechanics, next. So the level 2 spells, we already know at least 2 we want. And the 2 we also shall get. Actually, the Ray of Fire, how much does it do? Alright, it has the problem with everything the beam is being hit as well. I'm not too much a fan of that. 35 to 45 corrode. Yeah, let's take the Necrotic Lance. I like the spiking spells. And on level 4, you gain more lore. Another spell on level 2. Spells are always the hardest part. That wouldn't be bad. We could buff ourselves and then just... Yeah, okay, let's take the Merciless Gaze. Let's try it. And out here... the Blast or the Arcane Veil. And there's other stuff out here. A Minor Holy Radiance. Not exactly great. A bonus first level spell. Oh, I like that. Nature's Mark. 10-meter range, fast. Decent area of effect. For 42 seconds, reduce deflection and reflex. Let's take that one. It's a bit of a different route this time. But now we have a wizard for the future use if Aloth falls off. We already have a hireling for the melee, and we have a priest ready to fill the gaps if our priest decides it's time to do something else. So, how long does the construction still take? In 25 hours. Because I may just go ahead and travel to Caed Nua and then wait it out. Because it's 1 full day anyways. And I need to rest as well. Yeah, okay, so we go there, we rest, and then we continue the construction. Oh, it's already done. Very nice. Gonna be interesting to see what we can do with that. We still have plenty of money, good. Here they march. Go in, guys. And then we shall directly order the next construction project. Oh. Oh, that's our guys. We can talk to them even. Waiting on your orders, my lord. Ooh. People are starting to notice your hard work. I dare say we'll have more visitors shortly. I am glad you decided to stay on, my lord. It's been difficult watching this place tumble into decay time and again. To see it restored is, I can imagine, the great crowds, the petitioners, music, perhaps, in the evenings. Oh, I've gotten carried away, haven't I? Here's the report. Nice. I like where this is going, I really do. Okay. Eastern Barbican has been constructed. We can also do the western one. Bars the passage of invaders coming across the Ian River. The Bailey allows upgrades to the grounds further. The tower, reception bonus. Oh, the curtain walls. For those who require the Barbicans. The library. Lore bonus. Okay. Okay, and there's the variety of bonuses for resting. Ooh, high-level bounties. Hearth. You know what? Let's build the hearth first. Good. Now we leave and we go to the Bright Hollow and quickly rest there. So, yeah, that's gonna have to do it for today as well. I'll do the resting and maybe wait that one day for ordering the next upgrade right away. We'll have to see. I won't do any story-related content, obviously, or anything major at all, but maybe I'll just do that. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you've had some fun. If you did, consider commenting, liking, or subscribing. You can also follow me on Twitter at _madlatter. So yeah, thanks again for watching. I hope to see you the next time. That's it from me for today. See ya!